Good morning, feminines. I hope you were doing well. Welcome to your energy check for the day. Can't shuffle like that. And if you're a masculine, just cross-watching, welcome. Happy to have you. We have Poe. Time to change, to learn something new. Use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Some of you are, while you are, quote-unquote, waiting or going back to school, going on with your life, learning what it is that you want to learn. Winged seer. You see clearly, clairvoyance. A lot of feminines, you either know you're clairvoyant or you're starting to accept the fact that you are clairvoyant. And for others who don't have this particular gift, but you can now see things clearer, clarity, where you could not have, where you did not see them before. And if you don't want to be clairvoyant, you know, you don't have to be. You can shut that down. You don't have to accept any of your gifts if you find them a little intimidating. We have Death and the Maiden. Invasion, boundaries violated, dominance. Feminines in their own karmic situations have gotten out of them, are getting out of them, of narcissistic, controlling, abusive relationships. Maybe you were held down, you were kept sheltered, but now that you have freed yourself and are freeing yourself, you're going back to school. You're going to do what it is you want. That's beautiful. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. It's not easy to get out. I understand. But you can do it. Angel of Alchemy, a miracle. Yeah. You felt like it took a miracle to get you out. And from my experience, it did take a miracle to get him just to walk out and pretty much leave in peace, which is what I prayed for about an entire year, is for him just to leave and leave in peace. And it came true. So don't give up. Do not give up. Miracles happen. They don't have to be the miracle of curing cancer. I mean, there are miracles every day in small things, and be very grateful for them. Okay, I can't pronounce her name because it's in Hawaiian, but this says Aloha Healing. Just like in the masculine, there was somebody there that was from Scotland or had Scottish heritage. Somebody here watching is Hawaiian, or lives in Hawaii and is watching. And know that there are messages in this reading for you. That is your confirmation that you are supposed to be watching this. Wow. Oh, I saw that one earlier. Look at this. Again, Voodoo in blue. Back off. Again, I'm getting this from, if you're leaving an abusive relationship, you have found your power, you have found your strength, you have gotten your clarity, and now you're giving off the vibe of back the fuck off. Good for you. Out trick-or-treating. We're here. Okay. For those of you whose clairvoyance you're opening up, again, you're going to be seeing things, all right? And they're saying, we're here. This may be scary to you at first. And again, if you don't want to use this gift, if you find that it's just too much for you, you can shut it down. What do you have? And it's funny, the voodoo and blue is, you know, the masculines had that too. There's just more and more mirroring going on. Okay. When the masculines come to us and they tell us everything that's been going on, and then we tell them everything that's been going on in our life, all right, we want them to hear this as, okay, it says, I beg you to hear this as me truly wanting to register my feelings, not an attack on you, okay? It may come out like an attack, but that is not how it is to be taken. There's going to be a lot of healing that goes on when the masculine and the feminine come together. Okay, and the masculines be carrying some baggage probably left over from the karmic. And you're going to say, look, I'm not that. I am not her, okay? I'm not the one that hurt you in the past. I am me who loves you now. So don't be afraid. And as the masculines may have said some things to us, we've probably said some things back to the masculine. You know, it said, I know what I said was hurtful. I truly didn't mean it and would go do anything to take it back. Of course. I mean, that works on both sides. I think the masculine said something, and it was like a trigger for the feminine, and the feminine said something equally harsh right back, and... But then, you know, that was the old. That was the old us. The new us doesn't do like that. We think before we speak. We can now understand if something comes across one way, we're not going to go on the attack. We're not going to go on the defense. We're going to sit. We're going to listen, and we're going to speak and be able to say. And this sounds like what you would hear in therapy. You would be like, okay, this is what you said, and this is how I took it. This is what I heard. Is that what you meant? It's going to be so much different because this is the way now we will speak to each other so that this kind of stuff never happens again. We have evolved. We have grown so much that we don't need to be defensive and to be on the attack. We can sit back. We can think. We can reason before we say anything. And maybe some feminines feel like no matter what they do, it's not, you know, no matter what we do or what we've done, it hasn't been right by the masculine. You know, it just doesn't seem like we could do no right. But again, that's not true. That's ego. That's 3D. And we are transitioning from 3D to 5D. Can I have one more, please? Just one more. And again, with this card that, you know, looks Halloweenish, maybe you met your masculine at a Halloween party, is what I was just told. Or maybe Halloween, you know, means something special to you and you're masculine. Maybe you had your first date on Halloween. Maybe you had your first kiss on Halloween. Maybe there were other firsts on Halloween. They tell those masculines. Oy, and feminines. Trust me, I'm not pulling it all on the masculines. It's the feminines too. Come on, just one more. Says, I know you want to repair this, but right now I just need to be in my own space. Please not try to take this personally. I love you. And this is a message from the masculines. The masculines know that we desperately want to fix everything. But he just still needs his space to end things properly, to make sure everything is done just right, so that he can come to you whole. Because somebody had said to me, who really doesn't know about twin flames, but she does know about my situation. And she's like, but don't you want him just to at least contact you to say something? Maybe just spend one night with him? And I'm like, well, yeah, but I want him, it's been so long, I want him to come to me whole and complete. I don't want him to come to me half-assed where things are good for a couple of days and then he disappears again, and then that just prolongs it even more. I go, I have the patience to wait until everything is where it is supposed to be, because I don't want that. I want it to be, just as he wants it to be right, I want it to be right as well. Ugh. Oh, wow. I mean, look at this. If that does not really embody the masculine and the feminine, it's like we are each other's heir. That's beautiful. And we have homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. Again, masculines are coming home. We are going to be making a home with the masculines. Excuse me. Oh, and look, the card is number 44, which reduces down to 11. Twin flame number, so definitely coming home. We have time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. Exactly. Just what was saying, just what the masculine was saying here. You gotta let me work this out. I love you. I'm coming home. Okay? I am coming home. But I need to fix this. I need to fix this on my own. And look, sanctuary again. Mirroring. Okay, where the feminine is going in, setting up her boundaries, so that, you know, because even with your masculine, when you come into union with your masculine, you still have to have boundaries. And when I said that, the timer on my camera said 14:14. So we still have to, you know, respect ourselves enough to have boundaries with the masculine. So we're busy working on what those boundaries are. Or working on a boundary when the masculine does come. Some feminines may be like, look, you can come home, but you need to, like, this is what I want. I want a solid ass commitment, or otherwise, you need to go away until you can. And that's what I was talking about. I'd rather him wait, tie up every loose end, and come to me with that solid ass offer, because what else is there? 2 more? Oh, wow. Yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, pining. There's a yearning going back and forth for the masculine and the feminine. It's not just the feminine. I mean, although in the picture here, it's the feminine going after the masculine. Oh yeah, look, like in yesterday's, the feminine was going after the masculine in that card yesterday, and now again. And yesterday's card was lust, and this is yearning. Yeah, boy, that sacral chakra is alive and well, isn't it, ladies? One more, please. Just one more. That's too many. Endurance, keep going. Exactly. Boy, man. Feminines, we are strong. We have the endurance. We've come this far. We're not giving up. Again, I've said this before, but we haven't come this far just to come this far. We have what it takes to keep going, which is why the feminines have, was the agreement for the feminines, and of course this is generally speaking, to wake up first, is because we have the endurance for this long haul. The masculines don't have that kind of patience, which is why when they wake up, things happen fast. Okay, it's the second time I've seen that card. We have the Eight of Wands, and I'm not taking this as like rocky, stormy communication. I'm taking this as very energetic, very fiery, very electric communication between the masculine and the feminine when he comes home. Yeah, we've got the World. We are willing to literally turn our back on the old world, the 3D world. Electrifying communication is what they just said. Three more, please. Yep, that's the masculine coming out of hermit mode, leaving the past behind, walking towards the light that the feminine has so graciously been holding for the masculine to find his way home. Yep, we are balancing things in our life to in order for us to keep moving on, to keep going. Things must be balanced, and that's exactly what we're doing. We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have no secrets from ourselves. We have been honest with ourselves because we have gone through this journey. Okay, we have grown. We're not hiding anything from ourselves anymore. Oh, wow. And we got this. This card was in the Masculines card, and now it was in this deck. But now we have the Queen of Swords. Again, we've turned our back to the world. We've turned our back to being harsh and negative and anything like with words. Our words have become softer, okay? We're no longer like defensive, okay? We can now sit down, like I said before, we can now sit down, have a very open and honest conversation without judging, without jumping down someone's throat, being able to take a step back. And it's not just with the masculine, it is in general, okay? And that was part of the growth. Wow, we got the Tower. Again, going back to the beginning of the reading, some of you that are in an abusive, controlling, alcoholic home, you've either freed yourself or you're in the middle of it, and you can do it. You have the strength. You're not alone. And for some of you going through that, your mother has passed, okay? Because this is your mother giving you all the love and support that it is you need to get through that. A little bit of a medium reading there. See? Your mother's giving you. Your mother is giving you. And, you know, your mother doesn't have to be passed. Your mother can be alive doing this for you. But that was what I immediately got. That somebody's mother is passed. And she's giving you all the love and support you have, so that you have this wand, so that you can use this wand to help you stand up for yourself. And look, there's the King of Wands. So exactly, this is a real 3D couple. Okay, this is the feminine, this is the masculine. So the masculine will always have your back. Your masculine will stand up for you. Always. Oh, what a great way to end the reading. We have the masculine and the feminine, okay? And then we have the Lovers. Again, it's divinely orchestrated. This is a sacred union. The masculines know this now. And again, the sacral chakra is alive. It is alive. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that somebody's able to pull out at least one message that can help them today. And I will see you back here again tomorrow. Bye-bye.